missed that. I missed that a lot. They're probably going to feel pretty good about that because Draken is worth... anything? No, not really. Draken is just worthless, I'm afraid. Well, let's at least keep it under wraps. It's a shame though, because yes, that is still my capital, a fairly well developed capital. And boy, I could really do with occupied home provinces minus 2.1 per month. It's grim, it's really grim. I think you should be made a bit more swole, actually, because you don't have what it takes to take on many more who come. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, maybe? Just enough to hold that, because plenty of people want to come and attack there. I would also really like to not lose this, but I'm hammering their heavies at least. Alright, there we go. That should be far less to worry about when it comes to the Spanish. Their heavy fleet's been sunk. Yeah, sure. Inner Hebrides, come to me. Let's maintain the aggression while we're at it, and then I can get these guys over to save my own lands from Portugal. It's the Devil's Year, 1666. Yeah, sure. This is devilry, though. Hey, I can raid Draken. Yoink. You have failed me. Well, I'll get back to hunting enemy fleets there. At least it gives me a bit here and there. Ugh. Man, they're all such difficult fights. Hang on, where do those guys even come from? Alright, I'll send another 8 of you losers over to save these islands. And you folks just get here and spread out. Right there. Seems like it would get most of them. No, it would get 2 of them. Ah, well, good enough. And he has 1 whole transport that I don't think is going to save the day for him. Typical 8-on-1 fight. Alright, Portugal. Time for you to die. Folks, though. We've already got some guys up here taking back my beloved land. The thing is, I even prepared my nation for the eventuality of a Ming war. But I did not anticipate Ming and Pasai, that's why I didn't have everything. Early on, I dedicated my flagship and my everything over here, but it just turned out not to be enough, and I'm deeply saddened by that. Deeply saddened. How's it going in Constantinople? Not too shabby. I like that money. I'd like being able to have some rivals too, as luck would have it. It's also worth me considering actually having an army so that people aren't so keen on attacking me the whole time. Because if I could at least have wars on my terms, things would go a lot better for me. Or so I perceive. Stability for me? Don't mind if I do. The Draken protection fleet's trying to make up for its failures, but boy did they fail. Spain just think they're so much stronger than me, and they're not that wrong. But it's more that they're a pain. They can strike me anywhere, anytime. There's a whole lot of not much that I can do about that. Why would we lie? We have the best offers. Let's take out you as well. And then it's time to consider what I do against Pasai. If they brought everyone over here, then it's much better for me to take this, because this includes their capital. But they have a lot of units, so there's no way I could take these guys on one-on-one, and I need to take at least this back to swing the war score by 50 points. And that's a lot of points I want to swing it by. Oh right, it's not connected from here to there. Huh. How about you folks? Get one of you to retake this. Actually no, you can... You guys can still go together. And I will dislodge you from here. Disembark rather, dislodge is not the right wording. Oh man. No Spanish really get around. As long as I don't take Wataha right there, then I'm in no real trouble, but if they ever do, then I'm in some trouble. Spanish Australia also bringing some pain. That's why I don't like fighting Spain. They have a worldwide presence and there's not a lot I can do against that. I would need a good ally against Spain to dissuade them from ever attacking me. Someone like Italy, but Italy hate me. Bohemia I kind of wanted, but they have their own problem. Oh god, they've got their problems. Russia kind of liked me, I guess. Alright, this should slow down the horrible amount of war exhaustion that I'm having to suffer through. Occupied home province is still burning me though. Granted, these ones have fairly high development, but still feels punitive, man. Yeah, these forts actually add up for that, I suppose. Maybe the forts aren't worth having after all, they're just hurting me in the long run here. Improve relations guy, that'll be handy. Keep that war, that aggressive expansion down. Brandenburg have rivaled me. I need to wrap up these wars though. That includes Manchu, and that's not an easy one to wrap up, because as time passes, surely they'll be teching up, and I will not be teching up. Hello Portugal, I must have forgotten about this, but you need to die. And I need to... oh god, I had sailors once. Let's show that superiority. That's the war goal after all. Well, that's one battle. You know, maybe I should... maybe I should make the most of these battles, like give him a chance to actually run away. So I'll send in just my mercs. So I'll certainly be able to outdo him in the battle, but well, I say certainly. I say certainly. I just want to win a few battles off of the guy. Makes my life a lot easier. Don't need my heavies out here. Half of you can deal with you, half of you can deal with you, and... phew. The whole place looks a whole lot better now for me. A lot of organization to be done. This is something that even multiplayer would be helping me out in considerably. Well, I got my victory. The Portuguese are running away. And with the next one, the next battle that I fight against him, hopefully I'll be able to get enough war score to get ticking war score and start thinking about piecing him out. Don't care about trade efficiency, thankfully. Pomerania are claiming me, so Pomerania could be the next one to fight me. Portugal going for Tenerife. Yeah, I really want the Portuguese gone from this war. Seven from battles is not enough from battles. I'll let him actually get his health back there, and then go in for the kill. Okay. Oh, look who doesn't want me going there. There are a few Spanish and Portuguese islands in Southeast Asia. You seem to be avoiding occupying them, even though your troops are walking across them. Why is that? That is just not really worth the brain effort here. Let's see. Also, right, yeah, I did not take note of that at all. I kept thinking that was part of Hadra's lands, but no. And there is Bella Watsits, but it's worth so little war score. I guess it's better than Nout, but it just feels like almost a waste of time. Almost. How are we doing on those colonies? Do we have 2 or 3? Let's bring them into the trade company, and this is one that was occupied. Still at it, but need to take care of you soon enough. Lucky son of a gun got to get away there. Where is he even off to? And another fight with the fleet here. It's just so many of the accursed Spanish. Oh wow, they took this as well. My intention here was to go raiding like mad, but I don't have the brain power to do this raiding right now. Granted, there's a lot of raiding that could be done here, but it takes a lot of attention that I'm not sure I can spare for this war. All going on. Any more conversions worth anybody's time? Derby is expensive. Cogwall is not. Cogwall's also not worth a lot, but it'll be done nonetheless. Oh, well, the Portuguese are coming in for a bit more. But that is a battle that I could win, and I like battles. On the high seas, perhaps, but it's still a battle. And then let's go and take you down with old Climpy. Give him the Climps. Now surely that occupation will turn it around for Portugal. Once the ongoing battles is gone and I get the war score from these 2 fights, I'll be able to peace him out. It'll be a white peace, and I don't like that. But he has colonial war on me regardless, so I don't think there's any real escape from that. So I win war score from destroying them, I win more war score from destroying you, and then I can peace out with them. Not as much as I would like to, and I will now get ticking war score, so it's probably worth holding out, because I don't need to peace out with Portugal right now. So I don't think I should pursue that right now. Also, don't mind me, I just need a few more sailors, because I have a deficit, a pretty heavy deficit of sailors right now. I need somebody to offer me up some sailors, actually. Yes, I'm sure there's somebody that can offer up a few sailors for me. Help me Ming, and help me Manchu. So this is what I've come to. How about the Japanese? Well, the Japanese also wish to offer me up some sailors. That is almost too generous of them. I feel bad giving him the freedom to move his fleet around here, but get that much of it. Ah, figured the Spanish caught me there. That's just goodbye to those boats. Alright, so turning these... okay, this is too far away to even raid. Too bad. Where was my mind at there? Kind of lost my mind for a moment. Having the Chinese transform into stinky gyros-breathed Greek sailors works out for us in a number of ways. We need them after all. The English wish to separate, probably in Derby specifically, but we can jump on them for that. There is so much to take note of in this fight. It's a pretty damn global fight. Yeah, and yeah. Okay, you folks get on that one. You folks get on that one. You folks have this all taken care of, which is good. Now I need to think how to deal with Pasai. They want peace, but I want to rip Pasai to pieces so that I never have to worry about them again. The question is, how much of them can I bring over to anywhere, really? It's difficult, because I can't easily take the fight to them here. I let too many of them back in, because I never bothered to take this as a matter of priority when I really should have. I could try marching over here and taking this back. There's a good chance that they will just straight counterattack me, but I should take that risk. I should just bring everybody I have right there to do that. Because the sooner I wrap up that war, the sooner I can get going with Manchu, and during that time Spain will tick out of the war, as will Portugal, and then I can get on with my life. At least until the Ottomans and Ming come back for more, and I'm sure they will, because I still appear weak to the world. At least France is getting trashed. Continue to influence Korea because we have no good reason not to. It's a great reason to do something. And we cannot raid our subjects. Who are you to tell me what I can and can't do, game? Continue to raid. That's a good amount of sailors. Unfortunately, we're still in sailor deficit city, so that's troublesome. You'd think after raiding all the Chinese coastline would be great on the sailor front, but there are other coastlines available, and we shall make the most of them. That's good. That's good. Get back to there. I'm not currently privateering Malacca, even though I would really like to. Who can I use for that? There's also a whole lot of raiding to be done around here. So I should actually take note of you. Raid where you can go, just to grab those extra sailors. Because you go pretty fast, at least. Yoink. But around here there's a lot to be had, and I'm not currently having it. Let's start by getting all of our boats and our units together. And figure out how to deal with the monster that is Pasai. Let's also deal with the English. Where are they going to rise up? Last time they rose up in Rumden. That's what prompted me to build up a large enough army and transport to deal with that. But if they do land in Rumden, there's a fort. Odds are pretty good that they'll land in Derby. Derby. So let's just station ourselves there with Klimpy prepared for it. What? Brandenburg decided it's wartime. Not something I was anticipating at all. Who are they allied with? A few people. Saxe-Luxembourg's joining in, shouldn't be a big deal. Hello, Ottomans! Could it be that you want to get Finn and Lot? No, that doesn't seem right. We're not even at war. You're at war with other people. Well, best of luck, guys. Hopefully the galleys take the fight in this inland sea. I should be able to trash them if I have 21 galleys to their no galleys. Don't know where these other losers came from, though. But it's unfortunate they're there to begin with. Okay, well, another war to add to the pile. Maybe it is high time I got rid of Portugal. Don't have any friendships of theirs that I'd like to get rid of. But I'd certainly like to get rid of this climbing. I'm just not able to get any dip points right now, even though I focus on it. Because I spend it so often on crushing war exhaustion right now. And that is a real problem for me. I will never get fresher. Yeah, this minus 40 for not enough rivals is a bit of a kick in the face, considering I can't set rivals, because everyone keeps fighting me. But I'm really starting to think that's because I don't have enough of an army. So people just see me as free to fight. So to that extent, why don't I build a bit more of an army? It can just be a vanity army, that's fine. 8, 9, 10 of you. 2 of you, 1, 2, 3, 4 of you, and a bit more of you. There, just vanity. Just to help, hopefully keep people off my back. Take Sussex, so I have a clean route to Rumden as well down the line. But yeah, Brandenburg thinks they can take me. They're not the biggest guy around, but they're probably seeing all the other wars that I'm in, thinking now's our chance. Well, I'll tell you where you're not getting, over to the Danish Isles. Nice try, but not nice enough. Oh well, they want to try again, with their flagship and their heavies. But again, this is inland sea. And I have almost 3-1 galleys against heavies. I'm confident I can take it, I'm just not so confident that my own ships are a bit worn down, but best of luck anyway. And Godspeed. Getting our units together here. Getting our everything together here. Olwyn's is not necessary right there. Still very tiring, but we'll make this. In about a year I should be able to kick out Spain. And if I get everyone I can together here, and I swear I had more people once. Maybe they're just boating over it. Now they're over here as well. We'll see if we can't take this back at least, and then we'll control the strait completely. British Pretender rebels are on their way to Derby. That's not nice. I don't want to fight your Pretender rebs. I want to... Whatever, I'll just wait here. If they rise up in Derby, then it's grasslands anyway. This way I don't have to fight any of the British Pretender rebs just to do well for myself. Oh, we're still facing a deficit of sailors though. Probably because I have this many guys right here. They don't need to be there, and they're costing me 100 sailors. If I blockaded Spain a bit more, I might do better on the war. Alright, good. Got a naval showman out of all of that. Not sure to what extent that's worth it for Marty Mole, but let's just hang around here and maintain the defense, shall we? And of course try to keep Spain off of our back. This won't be enough to piece them out entirely, but every little helps. Okay, well, I'm certain I had more units than this. Where is my Southeast Asia army? Maybe I imagined their very existence. I don't think I lost many or any of them in battle, did I? Why do I only have 31k down here? Ah, right, some of them are on their way back. There we go. Alright, well this will tell us what they think of me when I head over here. Portugal want peace, of course. They're tired of the war. What are they offering? Income. I decline. How about I take your land here, so that you don't have Southeast Asian ambitions against me. It's a shame that I have to core something else, but so be it. And otherwise, what was your war even over? Well, it was a superiority one. 10% aggressive expansion, 75% cost for trade steering, money. Well, money, you say? I wouldn't mind money, but I'm the defender here. I don't even want that province. It's not worth my time. This is the only one that they have that I think is worth anything to me. So I'll take that, and I'll take their money, and I'll just generally tell them to sod off. I'm done with Portugal getting in my way here. That's a very short piece, unfortunately. Could have done with a lot longer. Now Spain finally want peace. I would like a lot out of them, truth be told. I'd like to send them further down the path towards bankruptcy again. I have all the war score from that, but they're such a pain to fight right now that I'd rather just not have war with them. I just need to clean up all my wars so that more people don't keep fighting me. So yeah, those lucky buggers get to enjoy white peace with me. Just in time for a Derby, as expected, to rise up. I'll take care of you. Now, Brandenburg's a bit of a pain. I cannot quickly get them out of this war. They think they can take me on. They're wrong, of course, but I think they can. Now, you guys, I'll give you Klimpy. No, I won't give you Klimpy. Klimpy's busy. I'll give you the fast man Wild Goose. Just take you on a Wild Goose chase. Yeah, you'll never take us here, even though our units are a bit banged up, and I did just lose one of them there. Jings, Manchu. Manchu with another flagship, no less. The numbers actually don't look too great for me on that, so please get over there with somebody fairly fast. Not my leader, I need him alive. We'll send Killer DJ over there. I'll have you help out as well if the need arises. Same with you. But oh man, once I figure out how to deal with Pasai, it's good fight, good night for Manchu. Okay, I'm here. He's moving his troops in. Those guys are also heading over from Palembang. They're all on their way. Fair enough, but I see a fort that I can take quite quickly if I'm clever enough. So how's about... I'm going to invite them over, I think, and then I'll try to take everything I can here so that they can't get me. Especially if they stay busy with that fort. At least I managed to dislodge them a bit here. But I need this fort taken so they stay stuck on this side. Would extra mercs help me here? Well, money isn't really much of a problem, and force limit clearly is, so yeah. More to my favor if they were all done over here. That's a whole lot faster than unoccupied ground anyway. It's not like I ever knew army professionalism in this run. There we go. Let's bring them over. Oh, I have a lot more transports than I thought. I must have stolen a whole bunch. Alright, let's try to sneak them all over here. We've at least grouped them all together. Good, took you down. Even grabbed myself a new heavy, but I'm just going to sink it because it's a regular old galleon. And a couple of transports, they're also going away. I feel like I'm aging twice as fast when I play this campaign. It's so intensive. There we go. Sailors aren't in too bad a spot, at least. Did I see Ming in Germany, Jake? That looks like a Ming in Germany. What are they doing here? Are they part of this war against Austria? No, they probably just came all the way to say hello to me. Because they're nice like that. How nice. Let's get you folks together. Actually just clogging up my screen here as it stands. And with Spain pieced out, I can take these boats and get them back here. I can do the same with all these boats. And take them back here. Except for you, I still want you to help defend Venice. Okay. Okay. We got the closest thing to a breather that we can ever probably expect going for us here. Let's hope these guys get over here and get complacent about it all. Don't take Bantan, I want you to go for the fort. Pretty please. Pretty please don't take Bantan. They're taking Bantan, okay. But they're probably also going to focus on the fort. Manchu wants peace. It's bad peace for me, they think I'll give stuff up to them. They wanted the Maritime Museum? Not on your Ned Kelly, I will kill you Manchu, I just need the right opportunity. How are they doing in terms of loans, I wonder? War enemies. Manchu, just one loan. I mean, it's very hard mode. Go figure they're not facing a lot of financial stress. I have the resources to pull a lot over here, but I need to get this as fast as I can. Hopefully, really hopefully, they focus on the fort pretty heavily. Also, hopefully, they don't take the fort that quickly. Get on it, lads. Alright, heavies over there. Not so heavies over here. I'll actually get on the thing, please. I'd like to recruit somebody that has a bit of siege, but probably not going to happen. I'll also get Klimpy here because he's a bit faster. He's faster than your average bear. He's also a tad stronger, so hopefully convince the enemies not to attack us. We won't get there until May, but hopefully we can blast this thing fast enough. Yo, coffee. Now get that colonist back over there, even if it takes all year. Alright, seriously, those walls gotta go. Artillery barrage if you must. I think they're on their way back. It's tempting to order an assault, just so we take it faster. It's only 2,000, there are more of us. Yeah, it's very important. Whew. It's not often, it is not often that you go for the assaults these days, but we got it. Do you know the real Jos Sudarso is an island? Everything's an island in my eyes around here, so I'm fine by that. Okay, thank goodness we got this. Right, you are going there. The rest of you, we don't need much here. So I'll just send a couple of lights to protect the vitally important corridor here. I'm going to send the heavies out here to take care of things that they've built up, which isn't honestly a lot, which is fine. Good old Klimpy, he got us there fast, and he ordered a magnificent assault. That'll do us well. Seems I wasn't the only one thinking it's good to have a quick takedown, but no. This is ours, man, and no one can take it. There's not even any point in sieging this down. Oh, right, nobody's going there. The fort is taking it back for us. Okay, well that's nice. That is very nice. This is an excellent trade for me. Truly excellent. What are these heavies even doing here? Got a lot of heavies around here, but that's probably for the better, all things considered. I'll have you here, just in case somebody gets silly with my lights. Cogwall, now part of the True Faith. Who else wants to be part of the True Faith? Desmond does not, so they will. The Vanity Army is erected. My truce list, how is it looking? I've seen worse. Why am I not coring this? Could give it autonomy, but I don't want to lose the absolutism. I'll just eat the unrest. And then eat the revolt. Alright, now war score can... Wait, take core Parga... Okay, that was what they were going for. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I'll have it back. That'll flip war score 25 in my favour, and when I take their capital, things are going to really flip in my favour. The good kind of flipping. Yeah, sure, they want to fight me, but they just can't. I'm unstoppable. Wow. Okay. We're looking okay. Everything will be okay. Yeah, I forgot about these. No fort there. Shouldn't be a big issue. France is busy getting crushed, which is fine in my view. Double checking my raiding. I did the Ottomans not too long ago. I just did the Ming. Done Manchu, but Southeast Asia as a whole is long overdue a raiding. It's also long overdue a lot of privateering. Bengal's worth great money, but let's ensure that Malacca can be sufficiently raided. Got these miniature fights going on that nobody really cares about. I might be able to actually enjoy some peace at the end of all this. I am excited, but I still need to go and trash Manchu. But once Pasai is done, and Pasai is about to be so done, then we'll get to them. Oh yeah, just sinking them all. Feeling pretty good about myself for that. Preposterous. Right, well, with this piracy going on, suddenly raiding coasts looks a whole lot better. But I actually need a division, not a division, but a bunch of boats to do that for me. What in the world? These guys have been sitting here not making money for me for ages. Please. Privateer Zanzibar, that money should be mine. What a rebel. Oh, ooh. Pasai have decided that revolting is all the rage these days. That is quite a revolt, actually. How many units did I just lose to that? Too many, I'd say. Let's hold it tight together here. I probably lost some cannons out of that too. Has the New World been raided recently? The New World was giving me a lot of problems courtesy of Spain. But now that there's a truce, I certainly think we should be raiding here. Where is that awful stack of mine that just doesn't help out? Get over there. Just defend Draken with your life. And we'll have you raid up here, and we'll have you raid down here. Somebody remind me in about a year that it's raid o'clock for the New World. He'll really want peace because of revolts in his country, but we're going to take this guy for as big a ride as we can. How much are those occupations hurting me? A little bit. Not to mention occupied home provinces, not really counting there. Good. I don't want to have to kill his rebels for him, but it's quite important that his capital falls to me. However, those rebels are doing the siege for me, so we've got that going for us. Yeah, let's also get this place actually blockaded. British Pretender reps just causing me no end of grief over there. Didn't I have some trophy ships around here? Did they all sink? I wouldn't be surprised. No, I put them somewhere for safekeeping. Put him here for safekeeping. And now the keeping is pretty safe. Can't think of anybody that would really intercept me. So on your way to the manor, that's a bad route to take. Take that route instead. I also have you guys just hanging around here for not particularly good reason. I guess you're doing that blockade, which is fine enough, but we don't need Killer DJ there. Aren't there pirate missions that give you claims on Madagascar? Not as Naxos there are not. I just have Naxosian missions, which are nothing special. And let's try and take everything we can here. When is 1.30 coming out? I am sworn to secrecy on that, I'm afraid. I shouldn't give these guys the freedom to do whatever they want. Right, that's that down. That's 2 whole admin lost there. Oh god, I've got inflation like nobody's business, but I need my admin for coring. But everything's costing me an arm and a leg. God, this is a rough campaign. Fortunately, these peasants get injured every time they take a monthly attrition hit, and they're doing the sieging for me, so it's pretty good. Doubles down pretty well for me, at least. I should just follow you. You're going to do a good bit of raiding around here. And since you are made of lights, you're pretty fast. Thanks for all the sailors. Thanks for all the everything. Not the best I've ever had, but it'll do. And we get to keep these guys under blockade. And the mission isn't that expensive on sailors, thankfully. Used to be a lot more rigorous with the raiding. What happened to me? We got weak. Well, I'll tell you what, this fort, I kind of wanted to get rid of the devastation because it's killing our goods produced. But afterwards, I'm not sure I really want that fort anymore. Alright, we'll be in position to destroy this guy soon enough. Yeah, I'll raid anyway, even though it's not particularly good for us. Oh yeah, and there's a raid and a half to be done around here. Excuse me, pardon me, but it's all for me. That helps a bit with the sailors. I was certainly in a better place earlier on, but this will do for now. Hopefully I have weakened this guy so much that he will not reasonably attack me anymore. This siege has great progress on it, so I'm going to have, or I'm going to need rather, a lot of boats to take care of that. And look at that war score, what a difference. It all just flipped when I took the province back for myself. Also, they have no leader here, so Klimpy should do a good job of destroying them. Our glorious navy is under attack once again, but even though they throw another heavy at us, that's another flagship rather, that's another flagship that shall either be destroyed or captured, mark my words. Alright, Klimpy, make it happen. Also, don't mark my words. A couple of galleons, war galleons no less, but not worth my time. My vanity army is wrecked. Probably join with a regular army, actually. regular frigates that have been scared to death from grabbing money from the English Channel. We shall make them considerably less scared now. And I would like to add to them, actually, even though it costs money in sailors. It generates money in sailors. The English Channel has been very good to us. And they should be made around here. Yeah, they are. That's good. As long as they all join up together. Oh, right, he's serious about throwing everything he can against us here, but we have galleys. And occasionally my trade fleet comes to help out, even though they really shouldn't. But any cap I get can be liquidated into more sailors. I'm also a little scared about that area, so I'm going to dedicate 10 extra galleys up there. Should be good. And I'm a little worried that there aren't enough galleys down here either. So we'll get some galleots here as well. Even though that costs a lot of sailors. Why do I have so many galleots just sitting out here? I told you to go to Naxos. I only want a few protecting it. That cost me a lot of sailors, these guys just wasting their time. With that in mind, then I have like far more than I actually thought I needed here. Back you go. Groovy. The Manchu War, I started it in 56. It is now many years later, but I will win it. I'm confident in that. There's no way I could lose it, to put it in another way. Alright, so I did him a big favor. I took care of those rebels. Now I take his capital. And just in case that's not enough, take over Lemuri for me. Also, just ditch the cannons. Nobody else needs to be there chugging attrition like a madman. And since this war's been going on so long and he's so exhausted, I should be able to get what I want. There we go. Pasai's down. Oddly enough, not enough. I would have actually hoped for more. Battles haven't gone terribly my way. I'd need to wait on the war score, but I think I might be able to do what I want to this guy. Which is what exactly? I don't want him to be able to connect up with Malacca. Can't believe this costs me so much more, so much everything really. I was the attacked one here. I could really scupper this guy. And I'm struggling to think why I wouldn't do this. That's a good, those are good provinces. How are we doing overextension wise? We have none. I could do that and then take a bit of money for my troubles. Sounds pretty appealing, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, war score will start ticking in our way. But honestly, it's not worth the cost and time for all of that. I still want these provinces, though, very much. Mince what's left of his fleet. Well, Pasai have another flagship to donate to us. That was very nice of them. Let's keep it in one of the provinces that we'll be taking from you for now. Also, the heavy fleet should... Ming don't really go in the aggression here with their fleet very quickly, so I would rather keep my fleet down here to deal with any counterattacks that we see in Southeast Asia. And there's a couple of you guys that just go away. Ah, damn, I got called for peace against Pasai. I can't drown in that. Of these provinces, there's spice, and spice is good. And trade goods I'm taking are the ones that aren't very good, but strategically speaking, this is a good thing to take from you. Oh, there are these wee islands. But if I'm able to just jump on them in time, then that's no big deal. Because I could just have my fleet pop out here. They're stuck on their wee islands. This is the only place they can really do any damage. And they may do damage there. I don't know. I can't speak for where their army would be. But if I make sure I keep my fleet down here ready to rock and roll, then I'm in a good space. So let's do this to them. Nice. Finally. Relative peace. And some Naxosian Malaya for our troubles. Before I do that, let's actually get rid of that war exhaustion, make coring a wee bit cheaper. Let's add everything here to the trade company. Can we get some tech yet, please? Please, sir, I want some tech. No. It's in 7 of our 133 provinces, totaling only 2.1 of our development. Eesh. Well, that's rough, but what you gonna do? At least call for pizza should go away. I'm gonna call for peace really fast when I crush Manchu, but I don't need to screw him for everything he's worth. I just need to screw him a little bit, maybe even a lot, but not too much. This guy, so I actually don't forget about you, I should send you over... You'd survive the way over to there, yeah. Where's the other flagship that I sent on its way? Ah, there they are. Okay, so there is quite a bit of attrition to take. Just go to Mahe first. That should keep you good. There's a lot of not stealing stuff that has been going on around here. Hang on, we didn't raid with you. Just one. So excluding you, I now have my transports, which should pick up our units, who are probably going to Indra Watsits. Of course they are. There are a couple of frigates. No, how I should really do this is keep some of you ready to jump out and defend. By the 10s should be good. 10 of you there. The rest of you here, where the majority of the action is likely to be, and you can defend all these crossings just from the Straits of Johor. Also, steal everything you can. That's good. Where else is my head at? This fort's still probably worth my time to keep, because if they do try to cross along here, at least I can hold the fortress. This, I mostly want for getting rid of devastation. And suddenly my presence here looks a whole lot firmer, thank God for that. We're going to go and crush Manchu. We will eventually be able to peace out Brandenburg, and then hopefully people don't keep attacking us all the time. I could actually take this from him. Wouldn't that be a laugh and a half? Maybe he has access through Denmark. Well, he doesn't, but the Danes would never give me a... Oh. Even so, I don't think it's truly worth my time. But I do have transports and units to go and ruin somebody's life with. So what pain would it really be just to keep a couple of happy-go-lucky guys over there? I got some more frigates here that are not privateering the English Channel, and one should always privateer the English Channel. What else do I have here? Some more transports that I think I stole. I shall scupper 4 of them. I know it's scuttle, but I prefer scupper. Gonna pick these guys up and go and ruin somebody's day. Just a cheeky little occupation, there's nothing to it. These poor guys really think they can take me on in the Öresund, but they cannot. They have not a ghost of a chance. Those truces I have with big powers are running out real soon, so I'd like to not be at war soon, please. Then I can actually set some rivals. Fortunately, conquering from GB is still there, and conquering from Pasai smacked me up as well. Good. Speaking of Pasai, you're still my rival, probably not for much longer after what I did for you. To you, I'd like to send an insult if I can. Preferably before the game rethinks who my rivals should be. I'm running out of galleys here. I know I'm reinforcing, but oof, that's all I can say about that. Alright, great. They're still my rival, so let's send them a nice scornful insult. No map can be a work of art as long as your nation is on it. I agree, they have only provinces that I would want to take, so give me that power projection. I feel like I did not get power projection from that. Maybe I'm imagining things. I sometimes do. Ah, right, it is time to go and take the seas and grab some booty, basically. Truce blocks it, do they not? Damn, you're right. And we do have a truce, of course. Good thinking, even though it was not beneficial for me. Okay, I don't need heavies to deal with Manchu, thankfully. But I do need my army to deal with Manchu. What I would like to deal with... some raiding. Or perhaps 6 of you. Only early frigates, which is a dang shame, but off you trot. I'll get you over here. Or yeah, up there, because I think these are... No, that's been done. That's been done. Okay, Vigianagar first then. Can't wait. That means these guys are also ready to roll. Okay, so it's raid o'clock, my favourite time of the day. Which is good, because I'm really short on sailors. 10,000 might look like plenty, but we only barely have a surplus when it comes to sailors. Now, Manchu, it's been a long time, but I propose I come along and I ravage you rotten. How many nodes do you have more than 50% piracy in? Not many at all. Constantinople. That could be it. Does it not show who the... Yeah, here we go. Malacca, English Channel, Lubeck, they're all majority piracy. Same with Constantinople and Beijing. But majority is not the same as 50%. Oof, well, I make sure nothing leaves Beijing without dipping my own fingers into it. Thank goodness, because that war reparation is what I need. No, that spoils of war is what I need. Actually making green, but it's not green enough for me. I spend a lot on Merc scum. It's okay, we keep ourselves financially afloat one way or another. I just can't wait to actually get some good casus belli, but for that I really need to get these institutions going. We'll get there eventually. Okay folks, get with the raiding program. This is what can get quite difficult. Where was the other place I needed to raid? Ah yes, over here. At least they're light, so they're nice and fast about it, but... Hang on, recently raid. Oh, you're still on your way. I guess that's a pretty long one to go on. So you can raid in somewhere that you have coastal access and 2 away from it. Damn, they're taking over this island. At least that's something I can attack them for. Which is something worth noting. I can, with relative impunity, attack their colonial nations here. That's probably better than having to fight Spain themselves, but Spain are just such a nuisance to fight because they're so worldwide, and I don't have a good way to cripple them because it's not like I can take this land from them. But that is how it is. Keep on your merry way, because I want all that everything, please. These guys can't be terribly happy with what I'm doing. Recently raided. How much of this is recently raided? Most of it, you say, but not all of it. On you go. The situation with the Orsund is fine. I might get caught here, but let's be a cheeky bugger and take this anyway. Now you folks are ready to rock, right? Detach you, split you in half, get you all on the boat. No, there's a slight difference, and that is that the Manchu are now all on their home turf, so this won't be an easy sell, but let's do this anyway. Off you go. And then cannons there. Back up there, Klimpy there. You'll all converge on Gwangju if the need arises. Always more raiding to be done. That's what he says, but I raided here apparently quite recently. I could also do a lot of raiding around here, and I never think I got around to it. I don't think I wanted My good friend Kielwa to hate me that much, but now I'm less convinced that that's even a consideration. You get over there with the rest of your buddies, and then hopefully get you back to the esteemed